Hello.
Hi.
We are back to ImpyRome. Yes, that is what we're doing.
Yeah,
We're
not whatever you said last time.
yeah, we're back in our professional recording studio in Burbank, California. I think Burbank is in California. Where we are doing some very important work for the U.S. Navy.
We are providing them with fish from Frisia, I believe.
Yep. Oh, that fish. There is a lot of fish. There is a lot of fish in Frisia.
We trained the Frisian fish to jump out of the water onto US Navy ships so that they can eat them.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what we're doing.
That is our important work.
Right. So I'm gonna press play. Yeah. What was the work I was doing? I
Do you
think
have
I
any
was.
cities yet?
I don't have any cities, but I also don't have any money.
Ah.
And
Oh, and I
obviously,
guess you still have the nomadic lifestyle law, making them a lot more expensive.
yeah. And obviously, the only possible solution to this problem is to expand. Expand.
Just expand your way to cities.
No, I want to build them. I don't like it when the AI builds cities. They always build them in weird places.
That is true. We could have a giant metropolis on these horses or this papyrus or something useful, but no, we'll just build it on base metals instead.
Oh, they love base metals.
They do.
Just always on base metals. There's a lot of base metals in this part of the world.
So I see.
Mm. Hey, who can I declare war on? Why am I thinking I'm gonna declare war? I don't think I'm in a position to be doing that.
I know I want to declare war, but not while they have a 9 members defensive league.
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
It is. I don't like it at all.
All my allies are exhausted. But I think this might be my opportunity for declaring war on that one ally of mine without declaring war on that one ally of mine.
Is that one ally, huh? Is this Badiniensia
Yep,
by any chance?
need to declare war on them. I can't really make any intelligent allies at the moment, though. So I guess I'm just gonna wait to have my manpower a bit higher. We're still making losses. It might have to do with this horse army that we have.
Oh dear. Carthage seems to be expanding in Spain again.
Where? Oh, I see. Also, I'm getting some refugees
You're the one getting refugees now, are you?
from Moenisha, which I don't know where that is. But sure, we'll put them to death. I don't know. It's just annoying because, like, you accept people in your court and suddenly you have 17 billion families and someone's always scorned.
I mean, if they're just a one-person family, it doesn't really matter if they're scorned, I suppose.
Yeah, I just don't like the pop-up being there.
Hmm. I feel in general it's rather rare that scorned families are actually going to cause any real trouble.
Yeah, they
It's,
don't seem to actually do anything really problematic.
they're scorned because they have no influence, but because they have no influence, they can't really do anything if they're upset.
Yeah, I don't like seeing that pop up.
At least the upcoming patch should fix that with reducing the amount of families, I guess. Like, making the ones that you do have more important.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call this one ally of mine into the war. That I want the Bedouinienzia into like a pointless war. So they get exhausted a bit.
Hmm.
I'm a genius! Wait, why are you in this war? Oh, you're not. Okay. This is perfect. I can just have my allies do the dirty work.
And
Exhaust
then
some
kill
of their
them.
manpower. Yeah. I'm a great ally.
The best kind of ally.
Well, to be fair, these people would do the same thing if they were more powerful than me. And it is in all of our interests that I control the entirety of Spain by the time Carthage becomes interested in this part of the world.
I think they're already interested in that part of the war, although they don't seem to be faring too well in their current war.
Oh, good.
That's a lot of Carthage occupied, and not a lot of their enemy occupied.
Yeah. But I think they'll just reroute their endless armies and then they'll win.
Perhaps.
It's like the whole like Boudica thing, you know. She starts, it's a really great rebellion, and then Rome is like, okay, that's enough. That's enough of you guys.
And they need to win all their battles. Carthage only needs to win one battle.
Exactly. So, wait, have we determined that the clan retinues, they take from your manpower, but they don't cost you money?
I'm not even sure if they take from your manpower. Let me move some troops that are currently low on, well, missing soldiers to my land, see if they recover from my manpower. Yeah, they do seem to recover from my manpower.
Okay.
Oh.
So technically it's better if you fight with your retinues because the smaller they are, the less money they cost. So if you're going to be spending manpower on someone, it might as well be you because then like the manpower cost is the same, but the money cost is lesser because your retinues are temporarily smaller.
Or it just cost me manpower because at the same time that I tried that out, my chief died. So
Oh,
that those retinues became my actual retinues. Ah.
mate, that could
Let's
be
see what
it.
happens next month.
Let's actually see because I'm doing this right now. Yeah, they don't seem to be.
Yeah. Uh, yeah.
Oh,
It
that's
was
good.
just because the chief died.
That's very
Okay.
good then. Tribal vassals are better than they initially appeared. And I think it's very clever to make them be horses. You are so massive already. They're actually something noticeable when you zoom out the map. Oh, speaking of
Uh,
zooming out the map, look at Thrace.
they're doing things.
Yeah, Phrygia's all squished. Cappadocia seems to be doing fine.
Cappadocia is a vessel of Phrygia. Just makes things really ugly. I think Phrygia would look much nicer if Cappadocia were integrated.
Yeah. Um, Macedon doesn't seem to be doing too hot. Moria is, as always, Moria.
Oh?
What?
Oh, those the Indian guys. Oh, did they? What is that border they have with the Seleucids? That is looking weird. Like they expanded west in the north, but in the south the Seleucids went east.
Yeah.
Not sure what's going on there. I got another city.
You have so many cities already. This isn't fair.
I want that
What?
research rate.
Oh, I think what I just did is gonna really mess with the video because I was zooming in and out really quickly and it was switching map modes.
Oh dear.
The video is gonna be so grainy. Mm-hmm.
Has Paris become my culture yet? No, it has not. How many people are there? Oh, it's. I just need to convert one more person and it'll be majority my culture.
Why is this place 22% Cantabrian when I am doing assimilation? Assimilate. Assimilate.
I mean,
Maybe religious stuff would be better? I don't know, which is faster?
I think like religion has a bigger impact on culture than culture has on religion for conversion. So
Might.
getting religion done first might be worthwhile.
Sure, let's do religion first then.
Although either way, with the unrest you have, it's in wrong culture lands. It's going to be slow.
Yeah.
You might actually be faster with the unrest reduction thing, simply because it'll lower the unrest penalty.
I will think about it.
Or, just send in a giant army and assign them to the governor there and reduce unrest that way.
That is also an option. I am the governor, and I command this army. That's convenient. Does that work?
You need to set it as an actual provincial army.
How do you do that?
Remove the general and then press the attach to region button. It's the top left with the little birds of the 6 round ones.
The what? What? What?
If you select your army, you have 6. Oh wait, it's not a bird when it's unattached. You have 6 round ones. The top left one should be assigned to region.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's a banner, I guess. It becomes a bird when you have them assigned.
I see. Everyone here is loyal. I don't know. I'll think about that later. Right now I'm thinking about wars.
War.
My allies are slightly weakened though, so maybe. Okay, maybe I'll play around with this. I don't know. Let's dismiss this commander. And then we'll see what happens. I've never done this in any of the games. Oh, wow.
Assigning things to a governor.
Yeah, or to the region.
Yeah. Can make quite a decent impact on unrest.
Yeah, seems to be. -3.
Oh.
And what's the unrest? Oh, it's -5.
Oh dear.
This is fine.
Eventually you'll have enough where it'll make a difference, I suppose. Speaking of all this, I should probably move some troops to Frisia. I have some unrest there myself.
Oh, Provincial Armies. Oh, interesting. And what does this mean? Sort of other than it being in the province?
Well, the governor leads the troops and they can't move out of the region until you unassign them.
Ah. I like that mechanic. I wish it was more useful outside of just this thing. Like for like quelling rebellions and stuff, if there was more of that. And they would just sort of be wandering around. I think that could be a cool thing.
It can be useful if you happen to have a governor with a high martial skill. And you can just leave them attached and fight using the governor. Especially if you have enemies in the region that your governor is in. Also, it lets you drill your armies without needing a general.
Oh. Is the general not paid?
Yeah, he's just getting his governor's salary.
Well, look at you. That's very clever. Let's do some drilling. And I think we can remove some more forts off my western border, which is just forts. Although, if I'm gonna be fighting Zoelia, might as well keep some of these forts.
I can't wait to have cleaned up the people I'm enveloping and just being able to destroy all those forts since they're not on any border anymore then.
Yeah. I remember I had a really good fort border in that game that I was in Spain. It was really nice. It was like a double border of forts everywhere, but the middle was super free.
Huh.
But it didn't bother
Carthage.
Carthage a lot. All the clans are belong to us.
Are they?
My centralization is 32%.
Making some progress, huh?
Yeah. I can do the next law once I get enough political influence.
That's nice.
But what would I do?
And the centralization will go up even faster.
Ooh, monthly political influence plus 10%. Or pop promotion speed. That
That's
one might be a better idea.
I went for the political influence, simply because you need so much for all of this stuff.
This is true.
That's actually the only one where I picked the plus 0.05 centralization option. These are the best of times.
Hey. %55% tribesmen. 26% slaves.
I too have 55% tribesmen. 27% slaves though. How many citizens do you have?
Citizens?
What are those?
We have 13 citizens, 5%, 5.8.
Oh, you actually have more citizens percentage than I do, despite all the cities I've been building.
Oh, that's pretty tragic.
I am at 4.55% with my 34.
We don't have any in Gigia. I wonder where they are.
Most of the cities I've established haven't really gotten citizens yet, though. I suppose it's a bit slow promoting them.
How are the clan retinue sizes determined?
I am not sure. I mean, some portion of it is based on centralization, but I'm not sure whether the rest comes from how much land or how much manpower or whatever you have.
Yeah, I wonder, because it might be worth upgrading my core army if all my clans get an extra thing. But I don't know.
I don't think it's based on that, but I don't know.
Hmm. Oh, that's actually a good question. Can they come over? They almost can. Should have kept a fort somewhere here. Well, I might try another war, or else we'll just be doing this and pointing to ourselves all year.
Been a while since I last had a war.
Yeah, let's do this war business. Or let's do some waving for now. Let's do some waving. I'll just look through stuff. Ooh, government. Yes. Laws. Let's do a law.
What is the cost for moving your capital based on?
It's just, isn't it just like 95 or something thing?
It seems to be based on population. I am moving people to Paris, and the cost from making it my capital is decreasing.
Huh. That's very interesting.
It seems to be there's a minimum of 80 political influence, but the cost can increase if it has a lot less people, I guess. I don't know.
Well, they got rid of the cost modifier for building a city. Now it costs 210 gold and 52 thing. That is a lot of thing. Isn't it meant to be cheaper? I have a heritage. Found city cost modifier minus 20%. It's almost like someone's weakened them with constant warring.
Almost as if.
Clan boy retinue. Alright. I know it's a risky war. It might be the end of me, and we haven't saved in ages.
Oh dear.
But let's try it. Let's just give it a shot. Let's just try.
I am concerned.
Well, the problem is that I will lose 2 allies by declaring this war. And they will both side with the person that I'm attacking.
Mm-hmm.
But they are on opposite sides of me. And my idea is I can take one ally out almost instantly. And then I can focus on occupying the person I'm declaring war on, because they just have 2 territories. And then I have the big one, the one that I'm interested in.
Alright.
And I could just leave them for last.
That should work, I suppose. Especially if you have enough forts to distract them while you take out your then former allies. I guess.
Yeah, they'd have to go through... I could actually make additional forts. No, I think that would be counterproductive. But yeah, they'd have to go through at least 1 fort to get to me, but possibly they will get distracted by one that they can just dodge.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, let's try this. I'm declaring war on this dude. Oh, new omen. I think we will just do Blessing of Rosmerta. Because Rosmerta is the only one that makes any sense. It's time for war.
Okay. I'll describe war as well then.
Is that what's happening?
Yes! That's how this works now.
Huh. My enemy's morale seems to be really low when we start fights. Were they saving money?
Maybe.
I still can't believe that they haven't even made special models for mounted retinues when you have a warband that's only made out of mounted units.
Yeah.
Also, Provincial Armies. It's still assigned to the province, but it has left the province.
It's assigned to a region, not a province.
Oh, so they're just called provincial. And they can stay in the region even in foreign place. That's cool.
Yep.
That is really convenient. And they don't need a commander. Why didn't I know about this?
I
This
feel I
is
mentioned
amazing.
this in our previous multiplayer game.
I feel like maybe you did. Maybe I'm just really bad at listening. Oh, they're all rallying in Beduznesia. They're all escaping through my realm. But that will not save them. We will occupy all. Soon. This can put us at odds with Caledonia. Who's Caledonia? Sure. I'm sure it won't put us too much at odds.
And if it does, then it's probably more their problem than yours.
Yeah, given that they have 2 territories. But they are one of my remaining allies.
Oh.
And no matter how small, I feel like the AI always has, like, a bunch of manpower and cohorts in their back pocket.
I mean, if they're really small, that probably means they haven't been doing a lot of spending their manpower.
Well, my allies are keeping my border safe on the Eastern Front.
That's nice of them.
And as soon as I take out these people, that means I don't have to worry about 11 cohorts and 7,000 manpower. Which they just ran away with those cohorts. They didn't really put up much of a fight. So as long as I can occupy them, that will immediately weaken the Eastern Front. Because they all just fled over there. Enemy captured.
Yay.
May we ransom this enemy or something? Gold is always worth its weight in gold. I can't get my corruption to less than 10, right?
Well, you can get it to 0 if you have no base corruption, but you have corrupt, so yeah, no, you can't.
Might as well take the gold.
Unless you manage to, get a trait that will lower your base corruption.
This woman's quite old, so... I do think the thing is silly that, like, once you've played one character, most likely if you're playing a tribal game, everyone's just gonna be always ultra old. Everyone that kind of that is an heir.
It does tend that way, yeah.
It's really annoying. Also, why? Why does Gravia have this occupation? Was I not the one leading the siege? You know that thing where you have 12,000 units and they have 1,000 and for some reason they're the ones leading the siege?
If they are your ally, then you can take over the siege if you have more infantry.
Yeah, I know, but I just assumed I was the one leading the siege because I thought I was the first one there. Now it's theirs. God dang it. And the only option I have is to give it to Gravia. Which I don't want to do.
Hey, they might transfer it to you eventually.
They haven't. I think it's usually instant. This is annoying. My plan has failed.
I'm sure things will work out eventually.
Yeah, no, it just means that Gravia will get that land. Unless I just let them do whatever. And then I don't demand their territories in the peace process at all.
You can demand just the one territory that you do have occupied.
And in the meantime, I fabricate a claim on the other person that's allied with these people.
It's risky to be their ally from the sounds of it.
I need to pay attention to who is the leader of whomst siege. I actually think we walked into the thing together, like we're about to walk into it now. There's their silly troops. We are already in control of the siege, and don't let that change. Let's see if we can trade anything. Give me grain. Thank you.
Was that you?
Yep.
Well, I have sorted out the stuff that was locked inside my land. The remaining 3 are my feudatories, so
Oh, wow.
that's good. Just need to get the one territory from my ally now.
From Lexovia. I feel so bad for them.
Me too. If it wasn't for the decision requiring that territory, they'd be staying alive a lot longer. I don't mind going around them to expand, but I need their territory.
This is kind of the fate that's befalling my allies. I kind of don't need that territory, so they're gonna live a bit longer. How's our technology looking? Oh boy. We are victorious. Maybe I could leave these people alive for longer.
Which ones?
Bedunienzia. I don't know if I need to capture all of them. All of their territory.
There's not really much of a benefit to leaving them alive if you can take their territory, though, is there?
I guess. I just don't like being so mean. We are victorious. That was quite sad. A very outnumbered army. We managed to get one druidic person in that thing, but I don't know if it was via conversion or via movement. Because there's also one Asturian person, and I'm guessing it's the same person, so I think someone just moved around.
Probably then, yes.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh, no. My provincial army's really good. I really like this provincial army business. I don't think I really understood it when you were talking about it last time.
At the time, I mainly knew about the unrest reduction, so that might be the only part of it that I really mentioned.
Yeah, that's kind of the only thing I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, the siege was won. Well then. It's time to occupy all things. Yes! Yes! Destroy them!
Oh.
That is a bit. Oh. Hand me that region! You will not be occupying this. Thank you. That's what I thought. That is what I, thought.
Having fun there in Spain.
Yes. Give me that region too. Thank you. Gravia, I hate you. Give me that. Sure, duel to the death. I don't. Some lady just died. I think she was my heir, actually.
I feel having them duel to the death might be to your benefit, since they'll probably be replaced with somebody younger, meaning that whoever's the new ruler will have a higher chance of being a bit younger.
Yeah. That's a good way to look at it.
Can like institutes mandatory duels to the death every 5 years for clan chiefs over 50 or something.
I would enact that.
The best law.
Oh god, my heir is 77 years old. He's older than me!
Mine is too, but only 1 year older.
Ooh.
And almost dead. At current rate, he'll survive for, well, 8 more years, I suppose. It's only going down by 0.2% a month.
Okay, so this didn't help anything with being able to delete more forts because I've just gained a very irregular shaped territory.
Yeah.
Oh, do the local troops thing, does that work anywhere in the region? Not necessarily having to be in the same province.
I
Let me
I
see.
guess.
It does.
That's interesting.
Very
Not
cool.
quite sure how like troops stationed on the western coast are supposed to quell unrest over in the middle of Spain, but I guess that's how it works.
I think it's more that people are aware that the governor has their private army that they can use.
Well, I suppose if you put it like that.
Oh, oh no, we have another war host because someone died. We can't afford this war host. Why do I only have 2 clan retinues? I thought I had 3 at this point.
If one just died, it'll take a little bit before a new one shows up.
Huh.
Like, I don't know, 2 months or something. Or if the new chief already was a general of a normal army, then he's just going to act like that's his clan retinue, but it'll keep the old name.
I think I'm importing my own horses, but it'll do for now.
It's some form of trade at least.
And speaking of trade, another local import route. Oh, I could change my stance. Now that I've lost some allies. To
It's what I
mercantile
recently did as well.
stance. Are you subjugative?
No, actually, I went for the appeasing stance because at the time I changed it, I had very high aggressive expansion, and everybody in my realm was really upset with me. Well, they weren't going to rebel because they're my culture group, but they weren't happy.
Hmm. Yeah, still only have 2 retinues. I don't know what's happening with that third one.
Have you checked if one of your controlled armies is now run by one of your clan chiefs?
Well, I only have the first war host, which is the provincial army.
Oh.
And she's the one who runs the whole country, so
Maybe the new clan chief is just really poor and can't afford an army.
can I rename this thing? I can't. I think I can't rename them because they're all loyal to the thing. I think I remember that I couldn't rename armies that are fully loyal, even if the leader is loyal, even if their commander is loyal. I wasn't able to rename them.
Honestly, I feel whether the commander is loyal or not shouldn't really matter too much when it comes to renaming them.
All the clans are belong to us. Oh, minus 11 political influence. Whoops! All the clans are belong to us, but this is fine.
Political influence is not belong to you.
Oh, I can't build a city now because of that. But I guess I can build a farming settlement. I'm gonna save the other gold. Oh, goodness. I just looked at the time and it is 57 minutes. But I don't know, I feel like.
Hmm.
I, I feel like.
Yes.
We could just keep going, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half.
I mean, doesn't hurt to take, or to just end it and start a new one. Doesn't take that much time, does it?
I guess so.
I
Right.
mean, it's your videos, it's up to you.
I am an expert YouTuber
Uh-huh.
and internet celebrity.
Small time internet celebrity.
Uh-huh.
Hundreds of people know you.
So this is true. so so yeah, we're gonna cut here and then we're gonna restart instantly because that's how we do stuff. I don't know if that's how I want to keep going forever, but like
mean,
now that my channel is empty, I think it makes sense to record a couple in a bunch because that's how we play.
yeah.
But later, you know, if you have like people commenting, it's probably not a good idea to just record a month's worth of stuff.
Yeah, if you want to like do something based on a comment, then it would be nice to
Yeah.
have that be in the next episode and not when it's 2 months later.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna cut here and then we will restart again. So boop.